Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to show you everything that I've been cooking and baking. I've been spending several hours doing that, so let me get started to tell about it and show about it. I know that many of us have spoken about using what we have first in refrigerator, freezer, and pantry. To be totally frank with you, I'm not always good about doing that. And so today I thought I really want to look through and see what my oldest items are, and I'm going to make things with them. Example. I have some mincemeat. I've always wanted to try mincemeat pie. I've actually had this for a couple years. So in the oven right now, I'm baking a mincemeat pie. So here's one example. Also, I had a pie crust that has expired by a little bit, but I still used it. So I had one pie crust left in here. So I used that for the top of the mincemeat. And I had an old frozen pie crust. So those are three things that I used. And I'm about to show you some other things that I'm making as well. Okay, here are some carrots. I'm going to make glazed carrots. They're not quite done yet, so I will have those ready very soon. I also made a tuna casserole that is in here. It's already ready. It's just cooling off in there. Inside here is a Mississippi pot roast. I did buy the roast because it was on sale, but all the other ingredients were stuff that I had in my pantry that I needed to use. Here is a tuna casserole. I had a bunch of canned tuna, and we've had it for a while, so I used that. I have a bag of carrots from last week, so I used that as well. Now, let me show you the mincemeat pie. Here is the mincemeat pie. I'm hoping the rest of the family members will like it. Do any of you like mincemeat pie? I bought it out of a jar. I've always wanted to try it, so I had that to use and my two pie crusts. I'll let you know how it turns out. In the whipped topping container is some pudding because I had old pudding mixes that were getting older and close to expiration dates, so I made up some of that. And I had some chia seeds that were getting older, so I made chia pudding, and I also made regular pudding. I mashed up a bunch of potatoes, and that is in that container. We had some potatoes that were growing spuds. They're perfectly good, so my daughter peeled them up, and I cooked them. Inside there is my husband's favorite type of flavor, lemon, so I made him a lemon cake with frosting because I had it in the pantry. Up on top of there is a breakfast casserole, and then I had some older ingredients that I needed to use up, and I made my daughter some peanut butter bars. Here are a bunch of mixes that I have, like pot roast, white chicken chili, regular chili, all different kind of mixes, and I'm going to see how I can incorporate them this week into a recipe because some of those I've had quite a long time. I've also had this espresso for a while, so I'm going to see how I can incorporate that into a recipe. I don't bake as often as I used to, but I've got a lot of stuff in my baking bucket, so I'm going to start going through it and bake some things. Doesn't mean we have to eat it all. I could always put it in portion control containers and freeze some and share some. Up at the top, sorry about the fly flying around, we've got all different kind of pasta dishes that I've had, oatmeal, flour. I need to get up there and make recipes out of all of this as well. I've been having my hands in here moving things around so it doesn't look that neat and organized now. I have made headways on some of my frozen veggies, but I still need to go through some of these and look at what has been in there the longest and cook that up. Confession, last week I threw away some hummus and some pickles because I forgot about the pickles, so that is not good. And I'm really working hard on not wasting any food. Good news is we never waste eggs, but sometimes we do waste things and throw them away. Normally not cheese or eggs, but other things we do sometimes waste. And so I'm really working hard on using everything. This is my meal plan on the refrigerator. What I did is I wrote down some things and circled them of things that I needed to make. Mashed potatoes, the mincemeat pie, chia pudding, an egg loaf because at that time I had a lot of eggs. The one thing that's circled that I haven't made yet is this tamale pie because I've got some tamales. So I have a meal plan for foods that I can make. I'm sure there's more things I could come up with. Do you guys keep a meal plan on your refrigerator? Thank you guys for spending some time in the kitchen with me. Just kind of wanted to show you some of the things that I'm doing to save money. I literally did not go out and spend any additional money to make all this because everything I had was at home. Was it all free? No, but I didn't go out and have to go buy a bunch of things. That's normally how I meal plan. I pick out things that I want to make off a YouTube channel, and then I have to go purchase all of those items. I may have some of them at home. This time, I only used what I had at home. Let me know how you're saving money in the kitchen. I always want to hear from you. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope you come back soon. Bye-bye.